Welcome everyone! One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS speaking test is to see it in action. That's exactly what we're doing today with this complete mock test from Spinta. As you listen, think about what the candidate does well and where they could improve. Afterwards, we'll compare notes with a full performance breakdown. Let's begin. Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Smith. Can you please tell me your full name?
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. My name is James Johnson.
Thank you, James. And can I see your identification, please?
Sure, here it is.
Great. Now let's talk about where you live. Can you describe your hometown?
Yes, I live in a small town called Oakwood. It's quite peaceful and has lots of trees. There are not many people, maybe about 10,000. It's nice because everywhere is close.
That sounds lovely. How long have you lived there?
I've lived there my whole life, so about 23 years now.
What do you like most about your hometown?
I like that it's quiet, and the people are friendly. I can go for walks and enjoy nature. It's really relaxing.
Do you think you will continue to live there in the future?
I think so, but maybe when I have a family I might want to move to a bigger city for better opportunities. But I also love Oakwood.
Let's shift to your studies. What are you studying?
I am studying business at the university.
How long have you been studying this subject?
I've been studying for about 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
What do you find most interesting about your studies?
I think the most interesting part is marketing. It's cool to learn how companies can attract customers and how they can advertise. I like to think about new ideas.
That sounds fascinating. What do you hope to do after you finish your studies?
I want to work in marketing. Maybe in a big company where I can learn and grow. I think it will be exciting.
Let's talk about your free time now. What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to play soccer with my friends. It's fun, and it keeps me fit as well.
How often do you play?
I play every weekend, usually Saturday mornings. We have a small team.
Do you follow any professional soccer teams?
Yes, I follow Manchester United. I've been a fan since I was a kid.
Now let's move on to part 2. I am going to give you a topic, and I would like you to speak about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Here is your topic. Describe a memorable event in your life. You should say what the event was, when it happened, who was there, and explain why it was memorable.
Okay. A memorable event for me was when I graduated from high school. It was in 2018. My family and friends were there, and we had a big celebration after. I felt very happy and proud because I worked hard to finish school. It felt like a big achievement for me. I remember my mother cried a little because she was so proud. It was a special day because I realized it was a big step for my future.
That sounds very meaningful. What was your favorite part of the graduation day?
The best part was the ceremony. Seeing my friends walk across the stage made me feel excited. I also liked the speeches because they motivated us for the future.
Thank you for sharing. Now let's move to part 3. In this part, I will ask you questions related to what you just talked about. How important do you think it is to celebrate important events in our lives?
I think it's very important. Celebrating helps us remember special moments. It brings family and friends together. It makes us feel good about our achievements.
Could you explain how celebrations change throughout life?
Yeah, it changes a lot. When we're kids, we have parties for birthdays. As we grow up, we celebrate things like graduating, or even getting a job. The type of celebration gets bigger, or more serious.
In your opinion, what makes a celebration successful?
I think having good company is key. If you're with the right people, it makes it fun. Also, there should be food and music. And remembering the reason for the celebration is important.
Interesting perspective. Do you think modern celebrations are different from traditional ones?
Yes, I think modern celebrations are sometimes more casual. People like to have fun in their own ways, like going to parties or online celebrations, but traditional ones often have customs and family gatherings.
Thank you, James. That brings us to the end of the speaking test. It was nice to talk with you today.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you too.
James demonstrated a good level of fluency and coherence throughout the speaking test. His responses were generally well organized, but there were instances of hesitation and some repetition, which occasionally disrupted the flow of conversation. In terms of vocabulary, he used a basic range of vocabulary with some attempts to express himself. However, the vocabulary was often repetitive and lacked precision. His grammatical range was limited, with frequent errors in tense and subject-verb agreement. Yet he managed to communicate his ideas fairly clearly. His pronunciation was mostly clear, though some words were not pronounced distinctly, which might make it challenging for listeners to fully understand. Overall, his estimated band score is around 5.0 to 6.0. He showed strengths in expressing personal experiences, but needs to work on grammar and expand his vocabulary for more detailed arguments and smoother conversation. Thank you for practicing with this IELTS speaking mock test. Visit Spinta for more comprehensive mock tests and personalized feedback to boost your IELTS score.